And we're back with another episode of Franchise My Business, the podcast for franchisors, hosted by franchisors. I'm your host, Kevin Oldham, and this is going to be a lesson in listening to your customers. And this is going to be like a real-world thing that we did in our franchise system, the Smoothie Shop and Supplements. I'm going to give you a little bit of background. I'm going to show how we tried to do something that was in our own self-interest and in the interest of the company, and how that backfired, and then how we changed it and what that means for our company today. So, quick background. My business partner and I care deeply about the things that we put into our bodies. We are parents. We are husbands, and so we care about what our families put into our bodies as well. And when we acquired the business back in 2018 and started working on it, we realized that the protein powder that we put into our supplements, or into our smoothies, had sucralose in it. And that wasn't something that we really wanted to do long term. So one of the things we did was we created our own supplement company. It's called Supplement Company. And our primary first product was protein so that we could take control of what was going into our smoothies. And we got rid of sucralose in our smoothies. That was a huge win. If you track the name of our company, it's the Smoothie Shop and Supplements. So the way that our store works is in the back of the house. You can go and get custom-made smoothies, acai bowls, protein balls, all sorts of really cool grab-and-go types of foods. And in the front, we have a curated selection of supplements. We are not trying to be GNC or everything to everybody. We have a small footprint stores, and we have hand-curated supplements. And so the next thing that Tim and I did that kind of backfired was we went and we decided to rid our store of sucralose, of any artificial colors and sweeteners, which were the types of products that we desired to bring to the market. And keep in mind, we're in Kansas City. This may have worked in Colorado. This may have worked in San Diego. Some other communities are a little bit more just generally healthy overall population. But here in the Midwest, we're not on the bleeding edge of some of the things when it comes to taking care of yourself. We're big on barbecue. We're big on a lot of like really cool things. We have great Italian, all sorts of great foods here. And I think we over-indexed on what we wanted. And so we found ourselves bringing workout drinks in there that were just caffeine as a stimulant. Our pre-workouts, we got rid of all the unnatural flavors and things like that. And we saw our sales decline. And so we decided to be capitalists and give our customers what they wanted, which was we found out that our customers like taking supplements that have, particularly like pre-workouts, that have all sorts of things in them that maybe my business partner and I wouldn't take, and that's okay. Like, we had offered those things before. We took them off the shelf. We got backlash from our customers, and so we put them back on the shelf. We listened to what our customers wanted. This is, I think, a dilemma that as you're building the system or as you're thinking about bringing things on, you may have a vision for the business. You may have a vision for the business, and that vision may not align with what your customers want or desire. And so it's this little delicate balance where, you know, as the owners of the business, you always want to put the best product forward and what your customers want, but also you want to listen to yourself and your values and everything. And in this case, it was weird because we, in my opinion, still a little bit bent on our values in name of giving our customers what they want. And that's okay. I believe that's okay. If we were building this thing from the ground up, which we didn't, our business is 13 years old and we acquired it, it was about 9 years old, maybe from the ground up. And we had the opportunity to train our customers and attract the customers who desire those things, then maybe it would be a different story. But taking an existing business and changing it was directionally incorrect. Cost us a lot of money. We definitely heard about it from some of our customers. And we course corrected in a manner that made sense for us. And yeah, now we've got happy customers. We got happy franchisees, and Tim and I are happy as well. So the lesson here is, a lot of times listen to your customers. Look at data. Had we gone back and looked at some historical data as well, we'd probably been like, oh, wow, this A-Cuts product actually flies off the shelves, and how would we replace that with something that's very similar? We probably wouldn't have made that decision. So hopefully you can learn from others' mistakes. as somebody if you're thinking about buying a franchise, that's a lot of what you're paying for are those mistakes that have been not only made but learned from, and then the system has been improved, and therefore your franchise is probably going to be a little bit more oiled machine than previous buyers of those franchises. So hopefully this helps. Until next time, I'm your host, Kevin Oldham. 2 asks. Number 1, would love it if you subscribe. Number 2, love it if you left a rating. And hope you have a phenomenal week and be well.